Well, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Karin McKinnell. I'm a Senior Managing Director here at NASDAQ. And working with NASDAQ's YPO, WPO members, including Adina Friedman, our President and Chief Operating Officer, and Hans-Ole Jochumsen, President of NASDAQ, we have had the pleasure of being your premier partner of the first ever YPO Innovation Week. And with that, I'd like to ask Hans-Ole, former YPO chapter chair in Denmark and current member in the New York Metro chapter of the WPO, to the podium.
Good afternoon. It is truly my great pleasure to welcome McKeel Hagerty, CEO of Hagerty Insurance, and YPO Board Chairman-elect, and Kevin Fallon, CEO of Pivotal Innovation and Chairman of the YPO Innovation Week. And I also like to extend a warm welcome to Dean Lindahl, Director of Entrepreneurship and Innovation for YPO, WYPO, and of course, all of you YPO members that are with us today, and those who are watching on the webcast. We are definitely excited that all of you could join us right here at the crossroads of the world in Times Square, New York, as we get set to ring today's closing bell. NASDAQ is so proud to celebrate YPO's Innovation Week. NASDAQ is a strong believer in the entrepreneurial spirit, innovation, and disruption that YPO stands for. As a company, we work tirelessly to promote these beliefs in our own organization. And it is in reality rooted in our DNA. In the US, as I guess you all know, NASDAQ grew out of the ambition to launch an innovative electronic challenger to New York Stock Exchange. And in the Nordics, where we operate 7 exchanges, OM was a pioneer in the trading landscape. Today, NASDAQ is continuing to pave the way forward by delivering leading-edge solutions to our customers. From the launch of NASDAQ Private Market, which is the home of some of the world's most innovative private companies, to our Nordic European-based solution called First North, where we support small businesses that will drive the economy into the future. So there are good reasons for us to be so happy to have YPO here today. It is organizations like this, members like you, who help to foster the innovation necessary to create the next great company, the next great products, and the next great leaders. Finally, I'd like to congratulate YPO on your first ever Global Innovation Week. Please join me in applauding so we can welcome McKeel Hagerty and Kevin Fallon on the stage to say a few words.
Thank you, Hans-Ole. YPO is the home of the fastest growing, best run companies in the world. When we created YPO Innovation Week, we devised it to compress innovation learning into a single week around the globe so that our members could feel the compound effect from amplified engagement and innovate even faster than they are today. This inaugural YPO Innovation Week scaled to more than 50 innovation events and initiatives in 30 countries, all led by our own members. The programming included thought leadership, relevant business content, and spectacular innovation awards. Close to 2,000 CEO members participated. Thomas Kuhn once said, Revolutions follow the recognition of anomalies. It happened in manufacturing when it became necessary to design flow systems and principles to transform the old produce-to-inventory model. It happened in software when the old waterfall model couldn't support the need for faster development and was replaced by agile. We're at the precipice of innovation as we know it. There is an anomaly here. Companies need to innovate faster, but they're shackled in the old paradigm. YPO member companies are leading the transformation. On behalf of YPO's global board, I would like to thank our champions for creating such an incredible experience for our members this week. I also want to thank our many sponsors, especially our premier sponsors, NASDAQ, BDO, and the Edison Innovation Foundation. Thank you, and happy innovating.
Thank you, Kevin, and thank you, Hans-Ole, for those very kind opening remarks. YPO is the world's leading CEO organization with 24,000 members in 130 countries, employing millions of employees around the world, and generating annual company revenues of over $6 trillion. YPO is an organization that really moves the needle. YPO was founded 66 years ago, right here in New York, on a really very innovative idea, and that is that CEOs needed a unique peer group. They needed a unique support system. And so for the decades that followed from its founding, CEOs have found a home in YPO to be able to not just grow their companies, but to grow themselves personally, to improve their family lives, and to be the most productive in their communities that they can possibly be. It's a learning organization. As we like to say, it's better leaders through lifelong learning and idea exchange. That is the DNA of YPO. It is incredibly fortuitous that we're culminating this first ever YPO Global Innovation Week after all of these events around the world right here at the NASDAQ. I like to think that NASDAQ and YPO have very common DNA, this idea of great, well-run companies, forward-looking innovation. That's what YPO and the NASDAQ is all about. So with that, we go forward, and here's to innovating.
So we have to share this, at least today, so why not show it to the guys out there?
Okay.
All right, I'm going to ask people to step all the way up to the podium.